Question 10. Here are a quadrilateral and a triangle drawn on a centimetre grid. Part A. Write down the special name for quadrilateral A. Okay, it's quadrilateral shape with 4 sides, but what do we call this one? Well, I've got 2 sets of parallel lines. Only the opposite parallel lines are the same length, so this is a parallelogram. If all the sides were the same length, it would be a rhombus, but because they're different, it has to be a parallelogram. Spelling can be quite tricky, but there is a little trick that you can use to try and remember it. It's written almost as it said, parallelogram. Now the first L's, however, is the only double that you will see in the name, and they make parallel lines. It's one way to remember it. Parallelogram. Part B. Write down the special name for triangle B. If you don't read that question and just put triangle, you deserve not to get a mark. It tells you it's a triangle, but asks for its special type. Now, if all the sides were the same, that would be equilateral. If they were all different, it would be scalene. But because we've got these 2 equal sides, it's a symmetrical shape, this is isosceles. Again, isosceles can be quite tricky to spell. I always remember it as saying isosceles. The silent C, if I pronounce it, will remind me that I have to put it in the middle there. Isosceles. I'm just going to put triangle for good measure, but just the word isosceles enough should be enough to earn you the mark. Part C. Find the area of quadrilateral A. 2 ways of doing this, but for a 2-mark question you have to be able to demonstrate how you did it. First way could be to count the squares. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 full squares, and if we put these 2 next to each other together, that would make 1. That would make another one. So we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be good enough to show our working out, and which should give us 2 marks. Another way to do it is to remember that parallelograms area can be found by multiplying the base and the height. That would be 3 across multiplied by a height of 2. 3 multiplied by 2 equals 6, which is our area.